Holy shit. Okay. If you have received a new user agreement for your banks, if you have received it for PayPal, if you've received it for some other financial organization, credit card company, whatever, in the last week, look that shit over before you agree to those terms. And I'm going to tell you why. So earlier this week, last week, I was driving and I noticed that my online banking app had this new user's agreement that it wanted me to sign. And because of all of the Elon messing around and data and stuff, I was a little suspicious, right? I am very suspicious about pretty much everything right now, and honestly, we should all be. I was like, this is just kind of weird timing, isn't it? Like, just like popped up, and I'm driving. I don't have time to look at it. I'm going to wait. And so today I had time to like kind of dig into it a little bit more. And I tell you guys what, all right, look your shit over. And if it's got what it's got in mind, do not fucking sign. They are banking on us agreeing to terms that are wrong, that are ultimately going to set precedents that are going to fuck the regular average person, because we want the convenience of the banking app. And I tell you what, my ass is going to start writing it down like the good old-fashioned days, because let me tell you what they're wanting, okay? So, firstly, pay attention to what it says in terms of like if there is some wrong that happens to you, in what ways you can seek recourse. Because what mine says, the terms contain a binding arbitration provision. So arbitration, all right? Keep that in mind. In Section 15, that requires the parties to arbitrate their disputes and limits your class action rights in the manner with which you can seek relief from JH, which is Jack Henry and Associates, is who my shit's from. And okay, so what this is saying, though, basically, is that should a lot of people from maybe all over the United States that all had their shit leaked all at the same time, that did not agree to it, and then whatever nasty things happen from that come after the people that were supposed to be in charge of keeping their information safe, if they were to all collectively get together and be like, we are seeking compensation, this is covering their asses to make sure that the only way that you are going to get whatever kind of relief they agree to is whatever their arbitration clause deems enough to them. And I'm guaranteeing you it's not going to be enough. Okay, these guys are going to cover their end, so you cover yours. All right, that's number one. What I found even more crazy is the next part, all right? My data. So this is a whole section in this user agreement. Your data. You grant JH a perpetual, irrevocable, non-exclusive, sub-licensable, transferable, and royalty-free right to use, store, copy, and transmit the data you submit to the service, including passwords, account information, and registration information. That's crazy, guys. Saying that, like, perpetual, so, like, it irrevocable. So even if I'm like, you know what, I don't want to be with you guys anymore, we're going to break up, okay? They still have the right to use my information, to have that access, and whatever happens with it, like, is still fine, right? According to this. It's also non-exclusive, sub-licensable, transferable. So, you know, if other parties might want that data, it is then saying that it's perfectly fine for them to decide who goes and gets that data. Doesn't matter if they have your permission or not. Also royalty free. So if there are parties that are monetarily benefiting off of your data, you are not going to be. You have no rights to monetarily benefiting off of it. I am not a fucking lawyer, but this right here is crazy. And in the increasing amounts of concerns that we have for like data privacy and like how people are using and manipulating our data to, I mean, it's the new like lifeblood of the economy is data. This right here is some scary shit, guys. Look it up. And don't let conveniences be what like sets the bar for new laws that they're able to put in place, because like the only thing that's protecting us right now is hopefully that we still have some kind of balance of power, but also that these corporations know that they're on the wrong side of it right now. And either they're going to cover their ass by duping us all to sign shit like this, or they're going to cover their ass by like distancing themselves as much as possible from motherfuckers like Elon and suing them themselves, which is what we want. We want them on our side, not putting us on the side where we've got no power, no recourse. And that's everything that is in this. It's crazy. Okay. Look it up. Bye.